This puppy seemed odd. While her siblings were all selling for $200, she was only $60. The husband was sure something was wrong, probably sick, but the wife thought they'd scored a deal. When they agreed to buy her, the seller looked visibly relieved, but the couple had no idea. This dog's problem was worse than illness. The moment they brought her home, she tore open an entire bag of dog food, and while the husband went to get a broom, the dog devoured it all, every last piece. Frustrating, but at least a good appetite meant she wasn't sick. The bigger issue? She hated being alone. Even though the husband prepared a cozy box with a blanket, the dog cried all night, making it impossible for him to sleep. Left with no choice, he took her to the garage and held her in his arms all night. But by morning, his pillow was shredded and feathers filled the room. He panicked. If his wife saw this after returning from her trip, she'd lose it. He cleaned up quickly and locked the dog in the storage room before going to pick her up, but he didn't know. This dog was terrified of thunder, and when the wife got home, eager to see their new pup, she nearly lost her mind at what she saw. The dog had completely trashed the storage room and even dug 3 huge holes in the wall. This wasn't Labrador behavior. It was more like a monster. But surprisingly, the wife didn't get mad. She just thought the pup was young and needed training. But their nightmare was only beginning. The dog began stealing the husband's clothes whenever his wife wasn't looking. It was exhausting. Every day, they were either chasing the dog or on their way to catch her. She kept growing, but her behavior didn't improve. If they took their eyes off her, she'd chew up the floorboards. Training her themselves wasn't working, so they turned to a famous dog trainer in town. This guy had a serious rep. When he said, "Go right," every dog obeyed, except this one. While the husband relaxed for a second, the dog dragged him straight out the door, embarrassing the trainer in front of everyone. He told the man to leave the dog with him. Under his command, no dog dared disobey, but as soon as he tried to make her follow orders, she broke free and bolted. The trainer pulled out his secret weapon. It worked. The dog suddenly turned around and ran back, but something felt off. Before he realized what was happening, the dog pounced and tackled him to the ground. The man rushed to stop the dog, but as a result, he got fired. Their mentor lashed out, calling the dog a disgrace to all dogs. Surprisingly, the wife didn't get angry. Instead, she laughed. They both knew the mentor never liked them anyway, but the dog's behavior had to be addressed. The wife suggested getting the dog neutered, thinking it might calm him down. The husband agreed, but on the way to the vet, the dog seemed to sense what was going on. He stuck his head out the window in protest, then half his body. The couple panicked. One wrong move, and the dog could be hit by a passing car. They wanted to pull over, but traffic was too heavy. The husband had no choice but to hold on to the dog's back half tightly, while the dog's front paws dragged along the road. Drivers around them were stunned. It was the wildest dog walk they'd ever seen. But all that time spent wrangling the dog cost the man dearly. He was an editor, and he'd lost all creative inspiration. Worse still, 3 years into marriage, the couple was still financially unstable, and having a baby seemed like a distant dream. The man even thought about giving the dog away, but then